The last thing I'd say is the silver bullet in business I learned is just hard work. It's just work ethic. I think what I've seen is the most successful people are the ones that probably apply themselves the most, work the hardest. My name's Rick McKirahan. I'm currently the executive in residence at the Tabor School of Business, an alumni class of 1988. I came to Millikin as a non-traditional student. I grew up in Forsyth, just north of Decatur. Graduated in '77, but I didn't go to college right out of high school. Got married young and had a job. And I just had, when I was 24, I had this just strong urge to get an education. So I approached Millikin. Walt Wessel helped me get in through admissions, and I became a student in 1984. And really, Millikin changed the trajectory of my life for me and my wife, Debbie. It taught me how to learn. It gave me a sense of purpose. I think it gave me self-confidence that I could be successful and that I could also go into business and be successful. So I think the big thing is, Millikin really had an impact on my life at a young age. I was non-traditional, I was a little older student. As I went through my business career, I realized that it really had given me a good foundation of education. But when I came back, I just felt an urge to figure out how to give back a little to something that had meant a lot to me. What I've done so far is I've blended my support, first of all, by getting involved with key faculty. Professor Munoz, he had an international business class. I spent 10 of my 34 years globally. I lived in Asia, in Singapore, worked in Asia for 2 years. I've worked and traveled throughout Europe and Asia for about 10. So I think what I was able to do is give the students some real life examples of what you really deal with in business. They learn kind of business concepts. I'm trying to blend and help complement that by saying, here's what you're going to actually need to know. Specifically, I had an opportunity this last Monday to speak to a class of 28 MBA students who are heading off to Germany to one of the universities over there to work on a project. And what I was able to do, my last 4 years, I worked in Germany for a German private equity and global manufacturing company. And I was able to really just help them understand what they'll experience in Germany, what it'll be like, what business is like, how business is done. So I gave them a kind of an example of what they would see and feel, but also what business would be like when they got there. So just some real world examples for them. The students can reach me 3 ways. First of all, they could call or text me. I know most people like to text or WhatsApp, but my personal mobile I've given to them is 717. They could text me anytime. I'm also on the Millikin email server. It's rmckirahan@millikin.edu. Also, I have a workspace here. It's 310C. They could always go to the dean's office and let Becky know, and I could come here and meet with them anytime. I've had students ask, and so I can schedule time, or there's sometimes when I'm here when I can let people know I'm available. But